Dang, what's up, Aki? Working again, huh? I feel that. That's really good. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it's good to see you again. Finally working again. I can dig it. Oh, snap. All right, my friend. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Huh. Can't seem to get to that wall. Hopefully, I'll be able to crack it open. I don't know. Hmm. This is odd. Up spider. There we go. That's another story. Or the first one, I should say. Awesome sauce. Sweetness. All right. This is awesome. This is awesome. How we feeling, guys? How we feeling? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Another story. So far, so good. Snap. Oh, snap. Hmm. All right. Hmm. A minute. Hmm. Oh, snap. Sorry. Awesome song. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Ooh. Wait a minute. I only got 3 stars. What up, Pierce Master? How's it going, bud? I hope everything's well. Oh, snap. There it is. How can I make that jump though? That's how. Got the story. All right. All right, we finished. Woo! Awesome, man. What kind of games do you like, Fierce Master? Awesome. We got a lost story. Sweet. We're doing good so far. But my HP is really low. Pokemon Zelda. Oh wow. Well, you're right up the alley then. Zelda's my favorite. #1. Pokemon is #2. Those are the games I play mostly, and then between those games, I might play some other Nintendo classics. Awesome. So you know, Kirby, Mario, stuff like that. That's kind of what my focus is. All right. So I'm at the boss. We're here to Waddle Dee Town. We gotta heal up before we fight the thing. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and take a rest at the house. Sweet. Awesome sauce. I really want to evolve this to my Meta Knight sword. Oh yeah. Yep. I you know, I usually do one series at a time. Like I do lots of Zelda games, back to back, stuff like that. Right now, I'm just kind of playing all the new Switch 2 games and checking them out. Thanks for checking out the videos, man. I appreciate it. Can I trade on ZA? What are you looking for, man? Danger under the big top. I beat that already. Alright, so we're in the snowy town now. Yeah, I played ZA so much I've exhausted everything. There's not much for me to do other than to battle now. Battle and maybe collect shinies occasionally. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a little more juice. Yeah, definitely. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 2 seconds, please. All right. Akaza, what shiny do you have, man? Northeast Frost Street. Alright, let's go. We're on the snowy levels now. Ranger Kirby. Ooh. Yeah, man. I love Ranger Kirby. Of course, this is the upgraded one. The normal one shoots a little slower, but still super cool. Yeah, I love all my games, you know. It's just a little hard for me to play a game once I, you know, complete it and do like everything in the game. It's just kind of hard for me to continue playing it. I mean, I'm like that even for my favorite games. Why is this guy sniping me behind the pole here? Yeah, definitely. No shootouts with Kirby. Ooh, awesome. We have mouthful mode here. I love vending Kirby. Vending mouth Kirby. In this game, it's pretty unique. He can put things in his mouth and get a cool ability by doing so. This is just a unique feature for this game. Every game has their unique features and slight differences. But at the heart of it all, understood. Undertale's a good game. Yeah, he can be like a car. Can be like, you know, he can do anything. Anything he can put in his mouth. It, you know, he can use in very unique ways. Like, as you just saw, I put a gear in my mouth, like one of those spinny gears, and then it helped him climb the wall on the previous stage. And this one I'm using vending mouth mode. Just depends on what you find on the stage, you know? But there's a lot of great games that are really popular games that I haven't even touched yet. Oh, nice. I'm happy you like it. It is very unique. So, you know, people, you know, these are games that people would typically think that, you know, you would stream or anyone would play. Games like Hollow Knight, you know, Undertale, stuff like that. But I just haven't picked up those games yet. I'm happy though because I have a backlog of games that I can play. And so I'm not really in a rush to beat any of them. Dude, what is this? I just want to savor it, enjoy the game, and just make sure that I get the full experience of whatever game I play. You know? And then awesome people like you stop by and we talk about it, we inquire. But you know, hands down, my favorite game has to be Zelda. But you know, I'll play any good game that's super fun, you know. So I'm not extremely picky when it comes to the games, but some games that people find popular, um, I find kind of not fun, unfortunately. Thank you, Fierce. But that's just a part of life, right? Not everybody's gonna find every game fun. Um, for example, I truly commend Fortnite for having an amazing community and keeping up with all the updates. But Fortnite's one of the games where it doesn't really appeal to me much. And you know, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not really my not really my flavor, you know. Yeah, and so totally not knocking anybody or any game, but you know, some games that people like, I just don't like. People ask me all the time to play and stream the cool games, the popular ones, and I'm like, man, I would be so bored. Same here. You're very similar to me. Like, I love adventure games more than like shooting games and stuff. So yeah, you're definitely the same as me in that regard. I got a collectible. Snap. Oh snap, oh snap. So that's really cool. Hmm. I need to break this wall somehow. But how? Maybe I can drop that thing down there. Yeah, man, definitely. Absolutely. Darn it. Oh. This is weird. How can I break this? Usually there's something I can... Slight puzzle here. Huh. I wonder if bombs would have worked. I just know that there's a secret behind that cracked wall. I have no idea how to crack it open though. Interesting. Well, I'm assuming I need to use this. Can I fall over the ledge? Oh, I can drop right here. Where did these penguins come from, dude? They're just there to mess me up. There we go. And there's a Waddle Dee. Awesome. Always explore. Looks like I saved them all. Yeah. You know you gotta explore in these kind of games. There's the shooting puppy. I love my long range. Makes things a lot easier. Wait, looks like this is the end of the stage. Phew. There's a lot of secret missions for each stage. Butter Kirby. Captured roulette collectible. Kirby burger. Nice. Sweet. Alright, next stage is called Metro on Ice. Sounds interesting. Oh, sweet. Got some bonus stages here. I'm gonna do both of these. Chain Bomb Treasure. And like a time attack bonus level. Let's see. That's the line. Chain Bomb Trial. Hopefully I can ace it. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Huh. It's not hard. It's just hard to do it fast. And that's the whole point. Oh snap. Hmm. Looks like we did it, but pretty sluggish. Oh, clear time was 1:30 is the target time, and I guess it wasn't too bad. Thank you, Fierce. And I do appreciate those comments, my friend. Uh, God bless you and have an awesome night. Thank you, man. You're welcome back anytime. Thank you so much. Roll up and throw. Clutter needle trial. Ooh, this will be tough. Oh snap. Oh, that is amazing how they make you do that. Wow. That's amazing. Amazing. Oh, I got the Meta Knight sword. Holy cow. What up, Axel? Long time no see, dude. Dude, look at this new ability I got. If you swing the Meta Knight sword to full health, you'll attack with a crescent shot wave. Oh, you're sick of the flu, dang, that's crazy. Bro. Wow, yeah. He looks so weird with his little wings. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this ability here. This is insane. I'm sorry to hear that you had the flu, man. Woohoo! Totally. I totally beat this one already. I want another cup. Dang, Daniel's sick too. But Daniel and Axe are sick. What up, Daniel? Good to see you again, man. We just hanging out, chilling. Playing Kirby. I just unlocked this new ability with a Meta Knight sword. Yeah, you have to beat the Coliseum to get the blueprint. And then the blueprint costs a whole lot of star gems to upgrade. It's hard to get this one. But I guess that makes sense because it seems like it's such a good ability. Alright, let's see how well it does on the in-game. Well, I only play Legends if I want to battle or if somebody wants to trade me something. Because I've done everything in the game. I beat both quests, I did all the side missions, and I did both the Pokedex for hyperspace and the normal Lumios decks. What about the gift thing? So I only play if somebody wants to trade or if I want to do ranked battles. This, I can't really find anything to do in the game. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, all that stuff is active. All that stuff on YouTube. Definitely. What's this? This red light is suspicious. Wonder if I can go in that door. Interesting. Oh shoot. Almost dropped in the water. Okay, I don't really see anything. But anyway, guys, what you been up to? You guys back in school yet? Or back to work yet, if you're working? Oh snap. Hurry! There's no way Mimikyu is getting a Mega. The only Mega game is if anything in the Kalos region. There's no other game where the Mega phenomenon happens. So it's not likely that anyone else will get a Mega unless they do some kind of extra DLC for Legends. I don't know how familiar you are with Pokemon, but every region has like sort of its own little thing. Not every region, but like in the Unova region, it started with the Z moves. The Kalos region started with Mega Evolution, and then the Galar region started with Dynamax, and Paldea started with Terrestrialization. And so lately, every Pokemon game has had some kind of special form of evolution or change. Well, yeah, Let's Go is kind of, for some reason, it's connected with Mega Evolution too, for some reason. And the next Pokemon gimmick, good question. Honestly, couldn't tell you. There's so many things that could happen with Pokemon. I don't know if you guys saw Pokemon Origins, where they showed you the backstory of Red, the trainer from Kanto, Red. In that one, you know, he trained up his little Charmander. His rival was Blue, and then he eventually stumbled upon Mewtwo. And then he Mega Evolved this Charizard to Charizard X. So for some reason, the Mega Evolution phenomenon is kind of connected to Kanto too, but I have no idea why. So check out Pokemon Origins. It's a small little couple episodes. I think it's literally only one episode, but it gives you a really interesting backstory about Red, the trainer from Kanto. But that's really cool. I think sitting on a shiny Garchomp in my shiny box. Oh snap, I need the hammer ability. But I haven't trained it yet. If anything, I use my Dragonite so much, I wouldn't mind having a shiny Dratini to train. Yeah, it's a couple episodes, but it's really interesting. I think you guys should, if you haven't seen it already, definitely look into it. Ooh. Alright, Axel, I'll see you, man. Shiny Garchomp is ugly. Yeah, it's a pretty simple design. Pretty simple. Not the most interesting, but I guess it's really cool when they sparkle. So it's in Scarlet, I understand. Yeah, I mean, in my Scarlet, I have a couple shinies too. The Scarlet is a lot more open to various trading methods, because once a Pokemon game has been open out for a while, you know, they give it home support, right? And once it gets home support, you can trade it back and forth between games that also have home support. So it's really good. But ZA Legends is so new that it doesn't have Pokemon home support yet. Unfortunately, right? Alright, I'm missing one of these. Until it gets home support, we won't be able to trade Pokemon back and forth. Oh, here it is. Legends ZA came out. When did it come out? Came out in November or something like that. And I forgot, games don't usually get home support. For at least a couple months to a year or something like that. That's kind of unfortunate. Man, I missed one of the Waddle Dees. Oh, you don't have it yet? Oh, okay. Well, you definitely want to get it because honestly, the way that they do the Mega Stones in the game is it's kind of interesting. It's like you can't trade them away. Even if like your Pokemon is holding it and you trade the Mega Stone, you trade it holding a Mega Stone, the Mega Stone will like stay in your satchel or whatever. If you have it, it's like a key item that you just can't get rid of. I like that, but I'm just wondering how it'll be if you want to transfer the Mega Stones to another game, or will that game have Mega Stones built into it? Who knows, right? How is all that gonna work? But of course, you definitely dang, I missed the Waddle Dee. Darn it, man. My favorite Pokemon game, it has to be like in the Hoenn region. Really simple. Up until the 5th generation in Unova, there wasn't really any like evolution gimmicks or any move gimmicks, anything like that. It was all just simple battling. And I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. That's just kind of how it was. I commend the differences and the uniqueness of each game now. I do, but I think the Hoenn region just has some really fun Pokemon in it. That's what I really like about it. Ooh. My favorite game in general, it has to be Zelda. Basically, most if not all Zelda games I really like. If you see the games I started with, it was always all the Zelda games. I'm excited to see you know, what they're gonna do with it. With the next Zelda. And also if they're gonna release some older Zeldas on the shop channel or on Nintendo Online that we can play. So I'm always looking to see if they're gonna release older. Oh snap! Battle D. I'm always looking to see if they're gonna release older Zeldas. There's a couple older Zeldas they released already. Of course, if you have Nintendo Online, you can play. You gotta get to the expansion pack, the bigger one. Oh. If you have Nintendo Online, you can play Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. You can play most all the Game Boy ones. Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, The Minish Cap. Oh snap. You know, you can play the first Link's Awakening. Not the remake, but the very first one for Game Boy. Worst Pokemon game I've played? I don't know. It's hard to say. There's not really too many bad Pokemon games. Because it's all basically the same formula. But there are some games that I skipped over, such as the remakes and stuff. Shining Pearl off. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, there are someone I skipped over Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because I was like, wow, there's no need for me to get those. Also skipped over Heart Gold and Soul Silver, although those remakes were warranted because Gold and Silver is really old. So those remakes were warranted. Same as Fire and Leaf Green and Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and Set in the Kanto region. Those were kind of warranted because Kanto's so old. You prefer Palkia, understood. But it's always good to have a fresh new Pokemon experience. That's why I think people love Legends Arceus so much. Because it was fresh and new. Those big scary alphas. Set in the past, in the Sinnoh past. So you know. Old Pokemon games on Nintendo Online. That's a good question. At the moment, that's one thing that I don't think Nintendo's gonna put on playing the old Pokemon games. And I think the reason is because Pokemon is, while you can play it individually, it's more of a collective experience. And they want everyone to focus on the newest game or one of the more recent ones that could be traded and you could have actual fun with. So at the moment, you cannot play any old Pokemon games. And honestly, this is just my guess. I don't think they're ever going to release any older Pokemon game anywhere of any legal pathway, like legit pathway. Simply because it's not a lot of point. There's not a lot of, not big reason to play the older ones because other than nostalgia, because you can't transfer Pokemon over. There's no more events that Nintendo does with the older games. It's just nostalgic. But hey man, nostalgia could be good. That's why I still play the older Zeldas. Competitive scene. Ooh. It is wild. Like, of course you can train your Pokemon up, but the battle system's a little different, so you gotta kind of get used to it. Some Pokemon that are good in the normal format, turn-based, ability use, they just don't thrive in this format. Or some Pokemon that are really bad in the normal format, they do wonders in this format. So it just depends. The speed stat, for example, it doesn't matter. Your speed stat doesn't make your Pokemon move faster or slower in this one. It just, the more speed you have, the faster your attacks recharge, because everything has to recharge. There's a cooldown timer for your attacks, because it's real time. So the more speed you have, the faster that recharge happens. So it doesn't equate to your Pokemon's actual speed. So most people, they skip out on the speed stat altogether, and then they put their, they train their EVs in like HP or defense or something. That way, weaker Pokemon have a better chance. Because they don't have to worry about speed now, because speed was a big deal, in the turn-based format. Oh snap. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's definitely a little different, but you can easily get used to it if you want to. Yeah, but you can get used to it if you want to. But the attack stat, damage calculation, all that stuff is still the same. So it's just the speed works a little differently now. There's no like attacks don't, there's no like percent accuracy for your attacks. You just do your attack, that's it. There's no more PP like power points, you just have unlimited of that. And so forth and so on. And if you want, if you want to dodge your opponent's attacks, you just have to run away, Um, some attacks kind of follow you though, so you gotta be careful. Some things you can't dodge. And so, you know, but all the normal damage calculations, you know, all the stats of every Pokemon is the same. You know, so if you're used to battling normally, all that's the same. Ooh. But, you know, I like Nintendo Online because it I play games online, so it's something that I use. It's only just depending on where you live. It's just a couple dollars a year. It's not turn-based. I will show you a battle after I finish this stage. But yeah, it's no longer turn-based. It's real-time battles. Real time. That's 4. But I mean, you'll see, like, you'll get used to the battle system and stuff like that. It's not extremely complicated, but it's not how it normally is. I think that was the appeal. Ooh. That's the appeal of the game. Dragon Fire. Dang. I didn't know abilities could upgrade 3 times. Yeah. I just think Pokemon has had the system for so long that they never changed it. It's been turn-based since Red and Blue. And everything's been the same since Pokemon Red and Blue, basically. So they just kind of kept it like that. So, you know, turn-based is cool and everything. Nowadays, VGC, which is the competitive Pokemon scene, it's still played, turn-based competitively, That's just how it's played. Which is why I don't think they're gonna get rid of turn-based. But this is just based on my understanding of things. With Pokemon Champions coming out soon, it's more inclined to they're more inclined to use Pokemon Champions for VGC, for the competitive scene now. This is my prediction because Pokemon Champions makes everything a lot easier for you. It makes it easier to train your Pokemon. It makes it easier to give them the stats that you want. And it's the competitive style, right? So I think moving forward, this Pokemon Champions will be the new style. The new game that they use. You never heard of Pokemon Champions? It was in the most recent Pokemon Direct. Nice. That was a long level. Spook Step. Rental lockers. The Battle of Blizzard Bridge. Oh, that sounds scary. But Pokemon Champions um will incorporate the competitive battling scene along with everything um that have made, Pokemon competitive, various Pokemon competitively viable, such as including Megas, um including um Terastallization from Paldea, and possibly even Dynamaxing from Galar. So, um, nice, nice. I could have done that faster. But definitely look up the little trailer for Pokemon Champions. They don't show much, but it kind of shows you a little bit of kind of what's included in it, stuff like that. It's gonna be really cool when that comes out. Hmm. Sweet. Should be able to upgrade my fire ability now. Wow. It's probably gonna cost a lot of star points though. I wonder what kind of ability it is. Oh, it's not that bad. Let's see what this is about. Ooh. I think this is the final one. Woohoo! Bro. It's crazy. Level 3 abilities are insane. Oh shoot. I don't want to enter the tournament. Almost there. Kirby's a gold, yeah. But you know, there's a lot of things about Pokemon that you wouldn't, unless you're like really deep into like the every portion of it, that it's easy to miss. I think I'm gonna mess with the Dragonfire for a little bit. Being in the icy region, it might help me. Ooh, sword ability. Meta Knight sword. Yeah, the level 3 abilities become broken. Battle D. But yeah, now if we're talking about Kirby games, then Kirby games are a whole nother ball game. Like there's so many recent Kirby games you can play, and once we get back to Waddle Dee Town, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Oh snap. But as you know, there's like new Kirby games, there's older ones, and it's just so much oops, I needed the tornado ability. But the main focus is obviously gonna be on, you know, the newer Kirby games. And I'll show you what I'm talking about kind of. When we get back to the Waddle Dee Town. Once it goes to you know, fun fact, Kirby's made by the same guy who made the Smash Brothers series. Ooh. Dang, you got destroyed. Hammer time. That wasn't meant to be a pun, by the way. Battle D. Got it. That's another Battle D save. Man, that was tough. Chili, chili. Chili, chili. What in the world? Man. Ooh. Leave me alone. Max and tomato, baby. Good night. Blueprint. Oh, the frosty one, finally. Goodness. Collectible. And game. Interesting. I didn't get all the wanted posters. Tortilding. Chakram cutter. I love those chakrams. They're pretty cool. Wow, I didn't get many Waddle Dees that time. Alright. It's a boss battle. Wow. Let's try this one. Bro, that's insane. Wow, that was crazy. You did it. High speed skating. All right, let's see if we can beat this one. Did I make it? Oh, I did it. I hope I have enough star coins to upgrade my ice ability. This is only upgrade number 2 for the ice ability. I'm just hoping that it's... Oh, okay, it's not too bad. I can do this. What's up, Wolf? Going pretty good, man. Very chill night. How's your night going? How's the frosting? Oh, nice. Oh, that's crazy. You could make ice sculptures. Um, so for the TGC Live thing, is that like a mobile game? And that's crazy. I see. That that sounds good. It's a good way to practice. I see. So do you have to do anything special to get certain cards, or can you just get any card easily? Do you have to have the actual cards in real life? Do you need like a certain code? So you need the real cards to import it on the thing, and then you can actually use it. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna do one more boss battle here. I see. So you start with some good free stuff, but if you want more, you gotta kinda have. I see. So does every card have a code that you can scan? Ah, so it's just random cards. Interesting. But it's cards from that could be found in that pack only, I'm assuming. I see. Well, that's really cool. Oh my gosh. Understood. Oh my gosh. The DDD's been behind this the whole time? His royal nemesis, King DDD. Ooh, that's a big shockwave. One second while I do this battle, please. Ooh, snap. This battle kind of reminds me of the Bowser battle on Mario 64. You got the homing bomb. Oh, another blueprint. No, Elflin. Dang, that's messed up. Interesting. Original Wasteland. Interesting. Okay, so you were saying every pack has a code. The code gets you a pack of 10 cards in game. And you can use game points from cards for playing to buy cards in the game instead of trying to get them from code. I see. So there's a way to get those things. Very interesting. Very interesting. I guess it's a really good way to practice um practice, right? Good. Because I'm more into actual competitive battling. I've never been into the card scene, but I was trying to learn a little bit more about that. Can't upgrade this set. I need more star points. Be back to upgrade that. But that's really cool. I'll definitely look into Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night for me personally. I've been streaming for a while, so I'll definitely be talking to you later, man, about that, and I'm gonna try to get into that right now. Thanks a lot, and good night, man.